அனைவருக்கும் அன்பான வணக்கம். என்றும் போல் இன்றும் இனிமையாய் தொடங்கிடும் டெல்டா தொழில்முனைவோர் கூட்டமைப்பு மற்றும் ஜேசிஐ சேலம் சுல்தான் கிளை இயக்கமும் இணைந்து வழங்குகின்ற இணையதள கருத்தரங்கிற்கு அனைவரையும் அன்போடு வரவேற்பதிலே மெத்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகின்றோம். நிகழ்வின் தொடக்கமாக தலைவர்கள் கள உரையாற்றுகின்ற நேரம் நமது டெல்டா தலைவர் ஜேசி ரொட்டேரியன் PR இளங்கோவன் ஐயா அவர்களை கள உரையாற்ற அன்போடு அழைக்கின்றோம்.
அனைவருக்கும் இனிய மாலை வணக்கங்கள். டெல்டா தொழில்முனைவோர் கூட்டமைப்பும் ஜேசிஐ சேலம் சுல்தான் கிளை இயக்கமும் இணைந்து வழங்குகிற இணையவெளி கருத்தரங்கமாக இன்று 2251வது நாளாக சிறப்பாக துவங்கியிருக்கிறது. தினந்தோறும் மிகச்சிறந்த தலைப்புல மிகச்சிறந்த ஆளுமைகளாக பயிற்சியாளர்களும் அதே போல மிகச்சிறந்த ஆளுமையான சிறப்பு விருந்தினரும் இப்படி சிறந்த பங்கேற்பாளருமாக இந்த நிகழ்வு சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இன்று பார்த்தோம்னா பவர் ஆஃப் கலர் சைக்காலஜி அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு நல்ல தலைப்பு. இந்த தலைப்புல ஜேசி ஐஸ்வர்யா போஸ், மேனேஜிங் டைரக்டர், பைனியர் ஹப் பிரைவேட் லிமிடெட், ஜூன் 20 இருந்து வந்திருக்காங்க. ஸோ வி ஆர் வார்ம் வெல்கம். ஸோ ஆன் பிஹாஃப் என்டையர் ஜேசிஐ அண்ட் ஜேசிஐ டீம். ஸோ அதே போல இன்றைய இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கு சிறப்பு செய்வதற்காக சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக கலந்து கொண்டு நம்ம சிறப்பு செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிற ப்ரோக்ராம் டைரக்டர் ஜேசிஎம் சக்திவேல், மோட்டிவேஷனல் ஸ்பீக்கர், பிஜி டீச்சர், அவர்களை அனைவரும் சார்பாக வணங்கி வருக வரவேற்கிறோம். அதே போல ஹோஸ்ட் பிரசிடண்டாக இருக்கக்கூடிய ஜேசி சாந்தகுமார், பிரசிடென்ட், ஹோஸ்ட் பிரசிடென்ட் அவர்களையும் அனைவரும் சார்பாக வழங்கி வரவேற்கிறோம். அதே போல இந்த நிகழ்வை தினந்தோறும் ஒருங்கிணைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கக்கூடிய இன்றைய ப்ரோக்ராம் டைரக்டர் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா நம்மளுடைய ஜேஎஃப்எம் முகில்வண்ணன், ஜோன் ட்ரெயினர் அவர்களையும் வரவேற்கிறோம். அதே போல இந்த நிகழ்வை தினந்தோறும் ஒருங்கிணைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிற நம்மளுடைய பொதுச் செயலாளர் டாக்டர் காந்திலையா, அதே போல நிகழ்வில் பங்கேற்று இந்த நிகழ்வை தினந்தோறும் சிறப்பு செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிற பங்கேற்பாளர்கள், குறிப்பாக இன்று பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா ஜான் பிரிட்டோ இணைஞ்சிருக்காங்க, கலைச்செல்வி மேடம் இணைஞ்சிருக்காங்க, தேசிய பயிற்சியாளர் கலிவர்தன் ஐயா இணைஞ்சிருக்காங்க, அதே போல ப்ரோக்ராம் டைரக்டர் ப்ரொஃபஸர் பாண்டியம்மாள் மேடம் இணைஞ்சிருக்காங்க, அதே போல பெங்களூர்ல இருந்து மார்க் கருணாகரன் ஐயா இணைஞ்சிருக்காங்க. அனைவரையும் இந்த களம் முறையாக வரவேற்று அங்கீகாரம் செய்கிறது. தி ஃப்ளோர் ஹேண்ட் அவுட் டு அவர் காந்திலையா ஃபார் ஃபர்தர் ப்ரொசீடிங்.
நன்றிங்கய்யா, நன்றி. மிக சிறப்பாக அனைவரையும் வரவேற்றும் வாழ்த்தியும் கள அங்கீகாரம் செய்து சிறப்பு செய்திருக்கிறீர்கள். மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. அடுத்ததாக தேசிய கிரீட் கடவுள் நம்பிக்கை மனித வாழ்விற்கு அர்த்தத்தையும் குறிக்கோளையும் வழங்குகிறது. மனித சகோதரத்துவம் நாடுகளின் எல்லைகளுக்கு அப்பாற்பட்டது. பொருளாதார நீதியை சுதந்திரமான முறையில் சுதந்திரமான மனிதர்களால் சிறந்த வகையில் அடைய முடியும். அரசு சட்டங்களால் அமைய வேண்டுமே அன்றி மனிதர்களால் அல்ல. பூமியின் பெரும் செல்வம் மனித ஆளுமையில் அடங்கியுள்ளது. மனித சேவையே மகத்தான சேவை என நாங்கள் நம்புகிறோம். நன்றி. சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கான நேரம். நமது சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் அறிமுகம். நமது டெல்டா இயக்குநர்களில் ஒருவரான, அதை தாண்டி முதுநிலை ஆசிரியராக, விலங்கியல் ஆசிரியராக கிருஷ்ணாபுரம், தருமபுரியில் அரசு மேல்நிலைப்பள்ளியில் பணியாற்றி வருபவர். ஏற்கனவே தனியார் கல்லூரிகளிலே பேராசிரியராக பணியாற்றி வந்தவர். ஒரு என்ன சொல்கிறது, அவர் பார்த்திங்கன்னா ஜேசி தருமபுரியில் தன்னை உறுப்பினராக இணைத்து கொண்டு பல்வேறு சேவை பணிகளை ஆற்றி வருகிறார். பள்ளி கல்லூரிகளுக்கு சென்று மாணவர்களுக்கு தன்னம்பிக்கை வகுப்புகள் எடுப்பதிலே வல்லவராக இருக்கிறார். அந்த டெல்டாவின் இயக்குநர்களில் ஒருவராக இருக்கிறார். இன்னும் நிறைய சிறப்புகள் சொல்லிக்கொண்டே செல்ல வேண்டும். இருப்பினும் நேரம் கருதி இப்பொழுது சிறப்பு விருந்தினருக்கான நேரத்தில் அவரிடம் ஒப்படைக்க இருக்கின்றோம். அவர்தான் ஜேசிஎம் சக்திவேல் ஐயா அவர்களே. அன்போடு மேடைக்கு அழைக்கின்றோம். ஐயாவா.
Good evening to everyone. Today, once again, we all are participate in the Delta Entrepreneur program. Today, one of the important topic we will discuss, especially today, Director, respected Mugilvanan sir, one of the great personality. Before that, we all are very successfully take over this program with the help of respected founder Ilangovan Ayya, Ilangovan sir, and Secretary Gandhilayan sir, Treasurer Senthil Kumar sir, and other than all the directors. Today is one of the important takeaway message from this session. Why? Because today topic, the power of color psychology. It's one of the different and a kind of psychological approach. Today, faculty mainly given this session. First of all, I thanks to Mr. Gilwanan sir, today director, and then also all the participants. Especially, I would like to say today topic, the power of color psychology. This is one of the mind gaming process. Psychology simply we call as mind gaming process, especially in colors. How do the colors influence the lifestyle, each and every one of the lifestyle? Say for example, the colors also influence various field in nowadays. Say for example, it's mainly involved in marketing field, and then interior designing in every buildings, even though it's a home and other marketing place buildings. And also we cannot accept or cannot uh, uh, think it's also mainly involved in some therapies. Some doctors are also used in colors to treat some ailment. So it's generally called as chromotherapy or color therapy. So the colors are also involved in everywhere in our life. In red color and other important dangerous meaning. And then next one indicate it's otherwise called as a cool color. So it's a mind calmness color. Also, it's called as mind calmness color. So somebody's the mind calmness process. The whenever they see the blue color, the mind calmness process automatically to create in our mind. And then say for example in green color, it's especially used for the to elicit to everyone to growing process, to everyone to growing mainly indicate the green colors, and also the green color to indicate mind happiness. And then respectively other colors say like the white colors also indicate some neutralized and calm down to others. So like this, the colors also to impact peoples in various aspects such as the mood create. How mood create. Colors also creates different situation to different varieties of mood, and then it's also attraction to others, and then it's also involved in attitude and perception, everything. So already I said that the colors also used in the therapy, some therapies. So today training is one of the important session for us. So sincere thanks and welcome to the faculty, Aishwarya Post ma'am. So welcome ma'am and give some valuable today training session. We all are eagerly waiting. So welcome ma'am. And then today there's given opportunities, and I will thanks to everyone and every our Delta program. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for wonderful deliver chief guest address. Thank you very much. மிக்க நன்றி. மிக அருமையாக தங்களுடைய சிறப்புரை மிகச் சிறப்பாக தந்திருக்கிறீர்கள். மிக்க மகிழ்ச்சி. இப்பொழுது நாம் பயிலரங்கிற்கான நேரத்துக்கு செல்ல இருக்கின்றோம். பயிற்சியாளர் குறித்த அறிமுகத்தை வழங்குவதற்காக டெல்டாவின் இயக்குநர்களில் ஒருவரான இளம் இயக்குனர் நமது ஜேஎஃப்எம் பிஎம் முகில்வண்ணன் அவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கின்றேன்.
Good evening, everyone. Today we are having a distinguished guest, a faculty to our forum, a resource person to learn color psychology. The person is a JCA member who joined in JCA in the year 2023 as a member who served as President LO for JCA Kakanat Cyber City in the year 2024 and served as Zone Vice President Regency Zone 20 JCA India in the year 2025 and currently she is serving as Zone Coordinated National President Flagship Program Sustainable Shipping Zone 20 JCA India. Her qualification, she is a BCom graduate and so on. She have learned various courses and she's a curious learner in nature. She learned masters in women's and gender studies as a graduate and currently she is pursuing MA psychology counseling. Then her professional experience, she's an entrepreneur by profession, managing director of Pioneer Hub Enterprises Private Limited logistic company, and she has vast experience in public sector as well as corporates as an intern, and she's a dynamic personality who has both JCA leadership and corporate exposure. Today we are having such a dynamic trainer leader with us, JC Aishwarya Bose. We welcome you, ma'am.
தேங்க்யூ முகில். மிக சிறப்பாக நமது ஃபேக்கல்ட்டியை அறிமுகப்படுத்தியிருக்கீங்க. நைஸ் இன்ட்ரொடக்ஷன் டு அவர் faculty. Now floor is handed over to our faculty. Ma'am, floor is yours. Please welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the warm introduction, JFM Mugilwadan, and thanks for inviting me for this 2251 session of this training program. I'm very grateful because it's my first time taking a session outside of Kerala. And yeah, that's the language barrier. I'll be talking in English, but please, program director, if there's any issues, doubts, please, I think you'll do the honor of translating for me. And yeah, respected leaders present of Delta Entrepreneurs Federation and JCI Salem Sultan, and sir, chief guest of today. Thank you for making the vibe about power of color psychology. You kind of overpowered me with this information that you gave. So yeah, let's quickly share the PPT. So just tell me if I'm clearly audible. Please give me a yes from somewhere.
Very clear, ma'am. Very clear.
Okay, so let's see. I hope you can see the PowerPoint presentation right in front of you guys. It's clear, right? Can I get a confirmation? Yes, thank you. That was a very, very powerful perfect. So once again, good evening, hello, hey, aloha to everyone present here. And today we'll be taking or talking about the power of color psychology. But as mentioned, right in there in the end or bottom of the presentation or slide here, it will be an interactive session. So give me interactions. Please unmute and say things, as well as please very much do comment things on the chat box. I may need someone's help reading those comments, but please do comment as well. So let's get started, and with a quick question. You guys are in the rooms or in the cars doing your business, right? So what is the most prominent color that you see right now? Can someone unmute and say it? the most prominent color that's like overpowering, which is it red, yellow, or are you seeing the screen and it's like dark blue? Can someone
Green color,
reply?
madam. Green color.
Green color. Yeah, green color. Where are you?
Ma'am,
I'm from Chennai.
we cannot see in
Yes.
full screen. The side by side, your photo, your frame side by side. I can see. So, okay,
Let
okay,
me
okay.
see a
Okay,
moment.
now
I'll
we,
just I'll make it full screen. Wait a second. That's the
okay,
issue
okay,
that we clarified, right? Now it's okay.
okay, very clear, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes, great. So I kind of heard people say that they see green. Can I get more colors? Like, is there a brown? Is there a beige? Is there a blue?
Red.
Red. Yes, that's a powerful color. And
Yellow,
yeah, I'll
ma'am.
answer.
No color.
Yellow there is. So
Vibji,
you
madam.
guys are in like Vimjior. So who is that? Where are you? Like Vimjior. Who is like colored room Vimjior? That's great. So yep. So let me answer as well. So my room here is like kind of a green in color, but it's kind of overpowering with wooden decor. So it's brown as well. It kind of has a luxurious brown, uh, cupboards and stuff. So we see colors like we are able to see because of colors unless it's a black and white world. So yeah. So have you ever thought about like a colorless world? No, right? Like even the TV is color nowadays. It's been years since we have color TVs. So let's move on to what we will be talking today, and that is yes, we'll be talking about 6 topics, but don't worry, it's intersecting. We'll be talking about science behind colors, uh, like what does one get to feel or emote when you see a color, and what each color says about you when you're dressed in that color, and how does it help in business and branding, and uh, how to dress well. And sorry about the tough and cold noises in between because I was traveling. Pardon me for that in prior. And we'll be looking into a tradition of Tamil culture as well as kind of Indian culture as well. How it is interlinked, the color in tradition and culture. And we'll be doing a quick activity too. So I am giving you this information right now, but can someone say, is it true? Like 90% of first impression depends on color. Do you think so? Have you ever thought about it? Can anyone reply? Like, is first impressions dependent on colors? Like, we are JCs, we meet a lot of people, like in a daily basis. So, yeah, can someone reply? Does it? Like, if someone uh, comes to you in a yellow dress, does it matter? Than someone who is dressed in blue?
No, I don't feel so.
It doesn't overpower, right? So
Yeah.
maybe after this session, maybe there could be a perspective change, a little bit, a dash, maybe, uh, after this session. So let's see. But this is true. The research says that like 90% of first impressions are based on colors, but we don't really think about it or we don't really realize unless we start to think about it, right? And also 80% of brand recognition is through color. Um, and let me ask you, like, when I say the red color brand, which brand may come to you? Coca-Cola or
KFC.
KFC? Yes, right. So when we say a color or like talk about a color, there are brands that we identify. So maybe the second statement kind of holds true. And the third statement is that like 85% of buying decisions dependent on color are influenced by color. Why do you think that is? what is the last thing you bought today? Or what are the like constant things, constantly buying things on a daily basis or on a monthly basis? The soaps we use, the shampoos, the food items. Does it have a same color code? Or does it say something about like colors influencing us buying things? Maybe we may start thinking about it from this moment, right? Going on to next slide. Uh, what is color psychology? I was just explaining that it is nothing but there's a stimuli, something. It may be light, right? It is light. It's white light hitting us, and our brain getting a slight change, or like getting a reply. That's just color. That is color. Color psychology is, as mentioned, the study of colors and how it affects our emotions, behaviors, perceptions of others, and all those things. But in simple terms, it is like how we stop at a traffic signal. We see red, we see danger, we stop. And how we automatically accelerate when we see green, because that is safe, not because it is also because it's intended. Like we know that red means stop and green means go, but it does have a certain angle to it even before red was meant stop and green was meant go, right? And it also have a cultural connection. Like every color does have a very, very old tradition, culture, like embedded to it, and we'll be looking more into it, right? So the few examples given here is like the haldi function we use yellow color, uh, manjal, right? Yellow color, and it kind of depicts happiness, energy, the positivity, and as such. And coming on to like what each color says, this red, as someone said, they are seeing red all over. What was it like? Why are you seeing red? Are you in a room that's painted red? Can they reply? I guess
No,
they
no.
are. So what is red around you? Can you please?
Nothing is red around me.
Okay. So what color is around you then?
It's ivory and blue shades.
I guess you are home or in an office, right?
Yeah, yeah, in home. Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of like a calming, soothing
Okay.
blue. Yeah, ivory, right. So as you can see, like red means energetic. As I said, just like Coca-Cola, KFC, YouTube, and Zomato kind of uses red. And then there's orange and yellow. Like when there's these two colors, I always think of like as a Malayali, I think of Pookalam, which is like flower carpet that's put on during Onam ceremonies. And yeah, you guys have a cultural significance too. Like you guys, most of you guys, or at least few of you guys, kind of like wake up seeing or like getting out of the house and like seeing columns, right? Rangolis. I am not sure if uh, you guys are from the like that side of Tamil Nadu or not, but uh, there is a cultural significance. We kind of like put in columns which is colorful. So it does have a connection with color psychology as well. And then there's green, blue, and purple. So which do you think is most overpowering among these, other than red? As in like which color gets your attention more if like, it's placed in a sixth grid?
Green.
Green does. Okay, is there a significance like do you like green or
No, I don't think so. I like purple actually.
And is there a reason?
No, there is no any specific reason. Something I am attracted towards it.
Yes, that's all. But we think there's no reason, but there is a reason. And you may find out if like you do a means to end analysis, like why do you like purple? Start with that, and maybe you will end up questioning like I like purple or like this is because I like purple. You will get a statement. So moving on to so we have like covered the six colors or the six main colors, and the colors does have color tones too. There is warm colors and there is cool colors. So as it's mentioned, warm colors means energy, excitement, and things. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this. It's quite old. I was a kid back then when this sun, I guess it's a soap detergent ad. Sunlight, it's named. It has a very bright orange and every color possible in its ad. Um, I don't remember the music, but it was a very great ad. As a kid, I saw it and I still remember it. So when it comes to warm colors, that's what comes to my mind. And when it comes to warm colors, all you guys would be thinking, should be thinking, and will be thinking of everything that's happy, energetic, gives power, positiveness, and all those. Even in like auspicious occasions, weddings, and all the things, we use warm colors. And cool colors, it's much of like they does have a calming effect, but it's mostly used in professional settings and maybe like the formal settings as such. And why do you think our JCI logo have a cool undertone or something? Because that's that's much of a formal setting, right? So even the older logo and color palette of ours was blue, and the new one is as well as like with the cool colors and also the professional cool shade. And then comes coloring, business, and branding. So, may I have someone who is doing business in here talk about their logo color and why they choose it and the industry they are in? Can someone please answer?
I hope you can see my logo there. It's Aksharam Play School. So
Uh,
red and that rainbow colors. Our logo is A.
mhm. I am searching for. Oh, it's the like A and the rainbow, right? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's so cool. I love it.
Thank you.
Great. So it kind of depicts, children and the
Ah,
playfulness and everything. You take a look at the logo and you know what it is about.
okay.
That's exactly the slide means. That's exactly
Mhm.
what the slide means. It
Okay.
means like tomato, tomato, it's red. As I mentioned before, it's red, it's overpowering.
Yes.
Like anywhere you go, you see guys with like
Mhm.
tomato bags. You kind of get attracted to it because it's red in color. It's so as like you see KFC and chicken and all those things because it's red in color. It's supposed to get your attention. And when it comes to Swiggy, it's the same thing, right? Um, the Zomato is a food delivery app. So is Swiggy. But why is Swiggy a different color? Have you ever thought about it? No responses. Like in my angle, it is like Zomato kind of gives a glutton, like order now. You're hungry. You're supposed to order now kind of vibe. But Swiggy kind of gives a gourmet effect. Like, um, why go for a biryani when you can order a shawarma? That is like three, 300, 400 rupees and gourmet. That kind of gives that vibe, right? Uh, Same industry, but different USP, different colors. but they kind of like say what they want to say. And then there's blue, HDFC Bank, Federal Bank, SBI Bank. As I said, even our JC logo is blue, and it gives a very trustworthy, credible, reliable effect on people. And just just take a run around all the bank, uh, or maybe the wealth creation businesses. You will obviously either see blue or green. That's like pinpoint. You will see it. Then there's green, as I said, it means growth and connection, and also wealth making sometimes. Uh, then there's WhatsApp with green, and then comes to blue again. Uh, I guess the second blue, which is kind of quite warmer than the first blue, is more of our JCI or Federal Bank logo kind of blue. And then there's gold. Gold is mostly used in, like gold business to depict that luxury kind of feel. Yes. And uh, coming to colors at work and productivity, as I was mentioned that there are people other than doing business here, um, we kind of like decorate our rooms with colors, but most probably, like, unless we hire an interior designer or someone who's like good at this, they kind of like get it wrong. Because when the room is in parallel, like in connection with our mood or our what we are supposed to do in this room kind of vibe, it kind of works. And maybe we should take Google and Facebook offices, for example. It's kind of gauche, but yeah, we can do our minimal, like, budget-friendly thing in our offices and homes too, according to what we want. So in here it says that meeting rooms and boardrooms are supposed to be like a blue shade because it does have a calming effect. Like, we have found that the hospitals nowadays have like a lighter, maybe light pink, light blue, light green kind of shade decors and things. Um, you should like really explore if you are at a hospital with a minor issue or something. Go explore the children's section. Like, come on, that's the most interior uh, based design I've ever seen in like a hospital. Yeah, that kind of works because we don't think much. We get busy, but the children, they notice. So that's why like the children ward or the pediatric ward is much more colorful, even in a hospital. And then just a second. Sorry for the inconvenience. And then there's creative brainstorm spaces when you build a startup or when you're supposed to build something like out of nowhere, you're supposed to pick on this color, orange or yellow, because it kind of like gives you this positive, energetic vibe, right? As I said, even the sunlight commercial, if you guys remember, or just like go YouTube or Google sunlight commercial and it will come up. Uh, and green is supposed to make you focus in things, right? Mostly, even in like few years before, the hospital operating rooms, uh, they were green. So there's that. And then there's blue. Reception lobby. Even the hotel I'm staying now, like the reception lobby is blue. So they kind of go for even like purple indigo shades to depict this luxury feeling. And obviously, I kind of like, missed out on the purple luxury because like we know that there's this one brand of chocolate that we adore, and there's no other brands that have ever taken purple and made it their color, like a dark shade of purple. Cadbury, right? So if we see purple, we kind of remember them. that's how it should be. That's how the branding in business should work. And coming on to what color should you wear? So listen, people, may I ask you what colors of clothes are you wearing right now? Can somebody reply? I may have bored you with a lot of information, but can somebody say it?
Usually
Yeah.
black and white. Business
Black and
formals.
white, business formals. Just give me a second. I'm urgent. Hello, ഒരു സെഷൻ നടക്കാണ്. Wait a second. Really, really sorry about that. Yeah, we were talking about dressing. So somebody said black and white, the typical formals, and then
Now I
come
am
on,
wearing a dark blue, navy blue color.
navy blue color. Like, are you back from office business or like just at home?
Yeah, now in casuals.
Okay, sure. And but let me tell you something. Our chief guest of the day kind of had a red dress on or like red t-shirt on, right? Which kind of makes him the highlight. He did. Somehow he did. I didn't know he was supposed to wear it or like he was wearing it, but he did. And that's the highlight of today's one. And I am kind of wearing a gray because I don't want to overpower my presentation with my dress. It wasn't intentional, but it happened. Somehow it happened. And sometimes, like when color is like color psychology is kind of embedded in your head, it happens. So that's how it is when you wear blue, or like you can wear blue to a job interview, and maybe you have better chances, even if you don't have like super skills like other competent uh, participants. Uh, Skills do matter too, but color kind of works. And in a client presentation or in an online session like this, you can wear gray because if you're presenting, you don't have to overpower it. And then the first day of job, you can always wear a powder blue shirt or a powder blue kurti or something. And when we are negotiating salary, don't go for a deep red that is sophisticated, but go for a deep red that kind of says like I am assertive. I will be assertive, but yeah, I am open, but I'll be assertive about my statements and decisions. And in a team meeting, just to depict that like you are open to suggestions and your team can say whatever they want to say, like in terms of the context, but you won't be judging. You will be just like actively listening, and at the end of what's being suggested, you'll be giving in collaborative, like approachable reply, right? Uh, that's when you were green. And then you are public speaking or like you are at an award function picking up an award. Like we do take that a lot, right? Because we are JCs, we kind of get awarded local organization president, best local organization presidents and outstanding program directors as well, and maybe outstanding said VPs and soon presidents and such. So uh, we'll be taking on awards more than most people ever will be having. So uh, go for colors like purple and maybe a mix of red and black and things. And about color psychology in what to wear, who have like seen the latest movie of Surya, Karuppu? Just raise hand or like say yes. Who saw Karuppu? I did. So yes, our program director have, Kritika have, and how was he represented? Just go back, just make a
Black.
glance backwards. Yeah, he's depicted black. But what's the background? Mostly, what's the background color? It's red,
Red.
right? Yeah, red and black. It's kind of a very amazing and great highlight. Like all the focus is going to Surya, and he's the hero, right? And he's playing a god, right? So that's how color psychology works in movies. But just for an example, like in what you're wearing, if you're surrounded by light uh, in an awards function, you should always be wearing something that glitters or like overpowers everyone else who's wearing black and white in that day, who's wearing formals in that day. But sometimes we need to be formal too. So pair it with black. That's it. And coming to colors and culture. So you guys more know more about this than me. As I said, like I kind of get this Pookalam or flower carpet vibe when talking about orange and yellow. Uh, you guys should also get this vibe of like Rangoli, right? Um, Still, I'm not sure if like everybody does that today. Even we does it like as a Malayali from Kerala, we does it only on Onam. So, and there's turmeric, which is yellow, which is again positive. Uh, Depicted with like every positive energy that can have. Even before we named it color psychology, color was there, and the psychological aspect was there as well. And most of our elders knew that, not just most, everyone knew that. And when they when they used to like kind of push us to do all these ceremonies, we didn't listen, but we are making it back to it. Like uh, the traditions with the colors are coming back, right? So I've seen Kalyanams, like weddings with most haldis and everything happening in Kerala right now. And we didn't have all these traditions mm, around 5 years ago, but we do have now. And in terms of red, there is like kumkumam potted. And it's also a highlight. Sometimes it's also used as like to ward off evil. We kind of like place an icon, a face. I'm not sure what is it called in Tamil, but we kind of place an icon, a head of a demon kind of thing, in before. Uh, I mean, in front of our like newly built houses and things to like ward off evil, right? And then there's temple colors. In here, we don't usually have seen built like Gopuram built temples. That's like this kind of structure with a long Gopuram. That's like very big height or like very lengthy height. But currently I'm Trivandrum and there's this Sri Padmanabha Swami temple right here, but it's not colored. But most of Tamil Nadu temples have these gopurams with every color that I can think of in it. And each god is given a color and something like that. So, yeah, even before we thought about color psychology was already in action. And green, coming to green, we also have this pachai, raw kind of sayings and things. And obviously, pacha means pacha, right? Uh, you guys pronounce it pachai, right? Can I get a yes? Is it?
Yes.
Yes. And then there's black for protection. Uh, Obviously, we are used to putting kajal and we are used to like making our babies look like um, highlighting our babies with kajal, the newborns especially. So there's that. Then coming on to color psychology in profession. Um, yeah, as we ran through around, it's better to have like overpowering colors in your brand if you're like trying to go a long way around like uh, building a big brand business, and kind of uh, go for a blue vibe if you want to like build trust, integrity, authoritative kind of vibe. Just just remember the brands that already have them and what their USP is. Just go through it and then choose your color. Uh, and I guess like we don't have to like go around the colors and what it depicts in the other concepts or like different concepts again and again. So I am moving on to our second last slide, maybe, and giving you a quick activity. So, what color is your phone wallpaper or like phone cover right now? Can someone show me? Or are you guys like from getting in from phone so you can't show, you can just tell me which color is your phone cover or phone wallpaper? I can't see anybody showing.
Green.
Green. And maybe like after this 30 minutes, what do you think? Why is green there? Why have you like put in green? By accident, or maybe you
Uh,
wanted green?
yes, of course. At the time of
Yeah.
selection, I found green so appealing, attractive,
Mhm.
and impressive.
Yes, so that kind of shows like a growth, wealthy mindset, right? Thank God. And I have kind of like a blue thing. I have a blue, um, I'm not sure if I can show you this blue hue, as well as my phone cover is a lot of colors. I can, yeah, there's blurring, but a lot of colors because I like colors. Yeah, it's mostly blue, then yellow and purple. So that's kind of my vibe. And yeah, that was the first question. And I'm not going to like ask you like what your business brand color is and why what you do, like why what would you choose in a room of colors, because like yeah, the time is ticking. Yeah. Then in take a 2 minutes and we'll just recap what we learned today. And what we learned today is like there are color mistakes, but we won't be we won't be doing it, so we don't want to know it. Colors are invisible communicators. We we got it. We kind of like traveled through it, and we know what color means. There are warm and cool undertones, and uh, we know that to like choose our intentions and match our intentions and colors together, and we know what to wear in what all occasions right now, and we know how the culture and color is embedded, and we know that color psychology was there before we named it color psychology, right? And yeah, color psychology kind of plays a major role in brand business decisions as well. So yeah, that was my time today. Once again, thanking you all and everyone who replied for bearing with me for the past 1 hour, I guess. Yeah, 1 hour. I kind of took some overtime. Thank you so much for letting me complete, and thank you for like letting me take a call because it was urgent. And yeah, maybe after this session, you guys may see colors or notice colors better than you used to. And with that note, thanking JCI and the program director who called upon me like from nowhere for taking this session. Thank you again, Jay from Mugivarnan, and all the leaders present. Once again, thanking you, everyone, and that's my session. Thank you. I hope I didn't bore anyone and like put you to sleep.
Aishwarya
Yeah,
ma'am,
definitely no. It was a quite cool session and made us to look colors in a different perspective. Definitely, we'll be looking for more.
Mm-hmm.
You were also like a mixture of cool colors. Way to go, Aishwarya. Thank you for the beautiful session.
Thank you so much for the feedback.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much for a wonderful session about coloring psychology. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Now, floor is feedback session. Uh, our Delta Director Mugil, please.
okay. Thank you, Chairman. Today, I learned so many things from the session. It was a eye-opening session for me, and I proposed and I given the outline of our requirement, but you did it in a well-prepared manner. You interlinked with Tamil Nadu culture, Indian culture. That was an awesome touch in your presentation and preparation. I appreciate your hard work, ma'am. Such a nice session. Thank you for everyone.
Very happy to hear that. Thank you so much.
முகில் அப்படியே ஃபீட்பேக் செக்ஷன் எடுத்துகிட்டு போங்க.
Okay, sir. Participant
Sir,
கேள்விகள் இருந்தா
okay. Sir, okay. I will take care, sir. Okay.
சார் பேசுங்க.
Aishwarya ma'am, really super. Excellent session. Congratulations once again. Somewhat, most of them unable to ideas for in colors and variety of colors and then various fields why these colors are mainly used and then other perspective all the things are cumulatively you given our delta entrepreneur session most of them very clear what are the purpose of colors and which places mainly the colors are used say for example warm colors what are the warm colors and calm and relaxed mood or passionate colors what are the colors mainly used these all things are one of the key takeaway from everyone so nice session man it's a different psychological approach for in related to in color the psychological approach or psychological treatments are mainly based on the colors the VGR also in the seven colors also mainly used in psychological treatment or mental related treated, mind related treated. So you should realize, you should aware each and everyone for the purpose and the importance of colors. Thank you once again. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Secretary sir, for a wonderful feedback. Participants, உங்களோட கொஸ்டின் அண்ட் ஆன்சர் செஷனில் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் கேட்கலாம் இல்லை ஃபீட்பேக் சொல்லலாம்.
Hello, Jesse Mugil.
ஹலோ சார், பேசுங்க சார்.
Hello, Jesse Mugil.
எஸ் சார், கண்டினியூ சார், கோ
Hello.
அஹெட். எஸ் சார், கோ அஹெட் சார்.
Hello. Hello.
எஸ் சார், கோ அஹெட்.
Right. Thank you very much, Mugil. Okay, ma'am, Aishwarya ma'am. Yes, excellent session presented by you. Very good preparation, very good delivery, very systematic presentation of a PowerPoint, colorful presentation about colors. Of course, the colors play a vital role in our day-to-day life. And moreover, one color liked by one person may not be liked by others. So it depends. It depends from one person to person. Very well said that during profession or when we wear casual dress or when we go for sports, what color should be worn. Very well said. I agree. I agree. Recently, I had been to a marriage, and one young boy from software, he came in black pant and black shirt. Of course, he was one of 1,000 audience. But the moment I saw him, uh, I didn't like, because it's a marriage. So black is not supposed to be worn at the time of marriage. So I advise that boy, though that boy is very close to me, he came from the city straight away. So I advised him not to wear for this purpose. Likewise. So you have very categorically said a lot of things, very well prepared, and we have taken a lot from your session. Thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, or JC Armugham from Zone 23. Over to you.
But thank
Thank
you
you
is
so much,
fine
Armugam sir.
actually.
Anyone else would like to share your feedback? You are open to share your feedback.
Actually, I have one question. May I raise it, Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sure,
actually,
sure.
see, people they have different choices of colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Favorites change from person to person.
Yes.
And from which age they are impressed by the colors or they are attracted by the colors? Is there something scenario like that? Do you have any specific mention in that age?
Yes, actually there is. But like let me tell you that when we're babies, like when we're just born, we kind of doesn't have that ability to like distinct colors from each other, and we slowly develop it. Like by the age of like 3 to 4, we get the ability to kind of like distinct colors from each. Like then we learn that this blue and green, and as such, I guess like that's how we kind of give these work sessions, which includes coloring the apple, fruits, and things. We start it in the age of 3 to 4, right? For children, that's how you start distinction between colors. So maybe that's when you actually take note of colors and choose colors in terms of like what's your favorite, what's not your favorite. But in psychology, as a student currently, my take is that uh, if you have a favorite color, there's a solid reason for it to have like it to be your favorite color, and it doesn't have to be like just the color, but something that's like embedded with it, maybe an experience or a memory. I hope you heard that.
Yes. Actually, sir told that when a boy comes in black and black, he was not. He got something bad. So and she started advising whether all the persons have that agree that black should not be in a function mode. How this
Um,
perspective differs, whether it is all influenced by the early age or by the things they hear from the elders, or how these are being recognized.
well, it's about culture, or like maybe the elder people who is like more, uh, I guess, more embedded with the culture and they respect it, right? More than the younger versions of guys or girls. Even me, we are. I mean, like I am currently Gen Z, And there are mostly millennials are in the sessions. So when generation gap occurs, like there are people who associate colors with like culture, as well as sometimes people doesn't associate, they don't know their significance, right? So it's respectful to not wear black in a cultural occasion like a marriage. And uh, so may have felt bad because like he kind of links it to negative or like bad energy and bad vibe, because he was like born with all those cultural embedded uh, tradition and such. He is used to it. But most of the people who are like born now, maybe Gen Z, Gen Alpha and such, they are not exposed to it as much as like the older people are, or like elder people are. So they might not understand what it means not to wear black to a wedding. That happens.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for patience answering, ma. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kritika ma'am, for a wonderful question. Such a nice discussion is going. Anyone would like to add your feedback or questions? Okay, let's move for the next part of agenda. Now I welcome our faculty to share the experience of the training session as an observation for a couple of minutes. I welcome you, ma'am. Aishwarya, ma'am.
Faculty ma'am.
Yes, just a second there, I lost
Okay.
connectivity. Can you repeat?
Faculty
You have
observation.
to tell about your observation about the program, how you are experiencing, and how about the participants' interaction and overall session.
Great,
How you
sure. I'm most happy to share my observation because it's my first session, um, to be honest, in terms of like taking outside Kerala. Most of my first session or like second session was in Kerala audience. It's mostly delivered in Malayalam, my mother tongue. And yeah, even though it's always like English your first language, mostly people aren't comfortable with English, right? Even I'm not. So I was stuttering in between and such, but it was a great audience, and yeah, very grateful to be taking a session. And as I mentioned first, taking the 2251st session, uh, I'm like very thankful, very grateful uh, to every leaders present here, mostly you, program director, and as an audience, like as a listeners, great audience. I loved the feedbacks. I really loved how our chief guest kind of like got the vibe. He kind of like broke the ice of color psychology for me even before I am taking the session. So I found that great as well. And then there's great questions coming back. It means that like as a presenter, like as a person who is taking a session, I am like completely fulfilled. Uh, the vision or the whatever I was supposed to do here, it's been fulfilled. So I I get that content feeling. Thank you so much. That's my feedback.
such a fantastic observation or express here, ma'am. We learned so many things from your session. Now let's moving on to the next part of agenda. I'm going to call Mr. Tanmanam. Tanmanam, sir.
முகில் நீங்களே vote of thanks சொல்லிடுங்க.
முகில் நீங்க சொல்லிங்க. நம்ம தமிழ்ல சொல்லி பழகி போயிடுச்சு.
தன்மானம் ஐயா வந்துட்டாரா? ஐயா சொல்லுங்க, ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, தமிழ்லேயே
இல்ல
சொல்லுங்க.
இல்ல 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 வணக்கம் சார்,
சொல்லுங்க
வணக்கம்.
சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க.
உண்மையிலேயே ஒரு 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 நல்ல ஒரு பெருமைக்கான ஒரு வித்தியாசமான தலைப்பு. இந்த தலைப்பு நான் இது வரலும் கொஞ்சம் யோசிக்க வைக்கக்கூடிய தலைப்பு. அவன் அந்த பிபிடி சொன்னது எல்லாமே வந்து ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருந்துச்சு. அதை விட அதோட வந்து அவங்க சொன்ன அப்சர்வேஷனா இருக்கட்டும், ஃபீட்பேக் கொடுத்ததெல்லாம் ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருந்துச்சு மேடம். ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியா இருந்துச்சு. இன்னைக்கு சீஃப் கெஸ்ட் எங்களுடைய சார் சக்திவேல் சாரும் அருமையா இன்னைக்கு சிறப்பு உரையா இன்னைக்கு சிறப்பா கொடுத்தாங்க. இன்னைக்கு வந்து சைக்காலஜிங்கிறது இன்னைக்கு உளவியல் சார்ந்து இன்னைக்கு அந்த உளவியல்லையே இந்த கலர்லாம் இதெல்லாம் இதா இருக்கு. நம்ம அந்த ஒரு டேப்லெட்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா எல்லோ கலரா, இந்த பிங்க் கலரா, இது பையனுக்கு உள்ளது. எல்லோ கலரா இது வந்து வைட்டமின் சம்பந்தமானது, ஹிமாலய ப்ராடக்ட். இது ரெட் கலரா இது வந்து உங்களை நீரோப்பியன் அப்படிங்கிறதுலாம் வந்து நம்ம எப்படி கலர் பண்ணிப்பாங்க. அதே போல இந்த பவர் ஆஃப் இதுலயும் வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த கலர்ல கூட சைக்காலஜி, இந்த கலர் உங்களுக்கு பிடிக்குமா, இந்த கலர் உங்களுக்கு டேஸ்டா, இந்த கலர் அப்படிங்கிறப்ப வந்து உளவியல் நிபுணத்துவோட இன்னைக்கு அருமையா இன்னைக்கு பிபில பல தரவுகள் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி, ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். உண்மையிலேயே இன்றைக்கு அருமையான இந்த 22,251 நிகழ்வுல நல்ல ஒரு சிறப்பாக இன்றைக்கு அருமையாக இன்றைக்கு சிறப்புரை ஆசிரியர் தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடிய எங்களுடைய தன்னம்பிக்கை பேச்சாளர் மோட்டிவேட் சக்திவேல் சார் அவர்களுக்கும் நம்முடைய தேசிய சார்பாகவும் டெல்டா தொழில்நுட்ப கூட்டம் சார்பாகவும் வணக்கங்களையும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் நன்றிகளையும் கூறுகிறோம். அதே மாதிரி இன்னைக்கு ஐஸ்வர்யா போஸ் மேடம் அருமையாக நல்ல ஒரு தலைப்புல பிபிடி ஒவ்வொரு பிபிடியுமே வேல்யூபிளா சொன்னாங்க. அவர்களுக்கும் இந்த நேரத்துல நல்ல ஒரு தலைப்பு, இந்த பவர் ஆஃப் கலர் சைக்காலஜி அப்படிங்கிற தலைப்புல சிறப்பா பேசுறாங்க. அவர்களுக்கு ஏன்னா இன்றைக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தேவை. அவர்களுக்கும் இந்த நேரத்துல நம்முடைய தேசிய சார்பாகவும் டெல்டா திருமண கூட்டம் வணக்கங்களை வாழ்த்துக்களை நன்றிகளை கூறி தொடர்ந்து நீங்கள் கண்டிப்பாக வர வேண்டும் சொல்லிட்டு மீண்டும் ஒரு நன்றிகளை கூறி வைக்கிறோம். இந்த அருமையான இந்த நிகழ்வை டைரக்டராக இருந்து அவர் நல்ல ஒரு யூத் எனர்ஜெட்டிக் பர்சன், அவர்களுக்கு நன்றிகளை கூறி இத்தனை பேரை எங்களை எல்லாம் அறிமுகப்படுத்தி விட்டு நீங்க எல்லாம் தொடர்ந்து நல்ல ஒரு முன்னேற்ற பாதையில் அழைத்து செல்லிக் கொடுக்கிற எங்களுடைய தலைவர் பவுண்டர் ஜேசி பேர் இளங்கோன் சார் அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் நம்முடைய அருமையாக தொடர்ந்து இந்த நிகழ்வுக்கெல்லாம் ஒரு தலைமைச் செயலகம் போல் இந்த இணைய செயலகத்தை சிறப்பாக எடுத்துக் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய எங்களுடைய செக்ரட்டரி, ஜெனரல் செக்ரட்டரி காந்தி சார் அவர்களுக்கும் வணக்கங்களையும் வாழ்த்துக்களை நன்றிகளையும் கூறி மகிழ்கிறோம். மற்றும் இந்த நிகழ்வில் தொடர்ந்து எங்களோடு பயணித்திருக்கக்கூடிய அத்தனை பங்கேற்பாளர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் நம்முடைய தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடிய புதிய பங்கேற்பாளர்களுக்கும் மீண்டும் ஒருமுறை வணக்கங்களை வாழ்த்துக்களை கூறி சேர்பர்சனாக தொடர்ந்து வரக்கூடிய நம்ம சாந்தகுமார் சார் சேலம் சுல்தான் அவர்களுக்கும் சுல்தான் இதுல இருக்காங்க, அவங்களுக்கும் நேரத்தில் நன்றிகளை கூறி நாளை நல்ல ஒரு அருமையான தலைப்பில் அருமையான பயிற்சியாளரோடு நாளைய நிகழ்வு சிறப்பாக நடைபெறுவது. நாளைய நிகழ்வையும் நல்ல நிகழ்வாக மாற்ற வேண்டும் சொல்லி இந்த அருமையான நல்ல வாய்ப்புக்கு நன்றி கூறி உங்களுடன் விடைபெறுகிறேன். அன்பு நன்றி, வணக்கம். இப்பொழுது ஹேண்ட் ஓவர் டு நம்முடைய டைரக்டர் மகிழ்வன். தேங்க்யூ.
சன்மானம் சார், நீங்க பேசினாதான் அது வந்து மனசு நிறைவாகுது. எங்க அப்படியே கட் பண்ணிக்க நீங்க பேசுறது
ஆங்கிலத்துல இருந்தீங்களா? ஆங்கில மொழிங்க அப்படி அமைதியா இருந்தோம் சார்.
மனமகிழ்வோட நிறைவு பெறும் சார். தேங்க்யூ சார். தேங்க்யூ. தேங்க்யூ.
நன்றி 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 தன்மானம் ஐயா. மற்றும் மிகச்சிறப்பாக இன்றைய நிகழ்வு நடந்து முடிந்திருக்கிறது. சிறப்பு விருந்தினராக கலந்து கொண்டு சிறப்பித்த நமது இயக்குநர்கள் ஒருவரான ஜிசி எம் சக்திவேல் ஐயா அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் இன்றைய பயிற்சியாளர் ஜிசி ஐஸ்வர்யா போஸ் அம்மையார் அவர்களுக்கும் மற்றும் பங்கேற்பாளர்கள், டெல்டா பொறுப்பாளர்கள், உறுப்பினர்கள், ஜேசி பொறுப்பாளர்கள், உறுப்பினர்கள் மற்றும் தமிரிக்க தொலைக்காட்சி நிறுவனத்தினர், ஜேசி சேலம் சுல்தான் கிளை இயக்கத்தின் தலைவர் மற்றும் பொறுப்பாளர்கள், உறுப்பினர்கள் அனைவரின் அனுமதியோடும் நிகழ்வை இனிதே நிறைவு செய்கின்றோம்.